What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and today we have another episode of the Blue Jays franchise. I am sorry for a little bit of a delay. Life has just been hectic recently, but today I think we're going to be doing a lot more simming, playing the moments, doing all of that fun stuff, and then probably getting through this month at least, depending on where we are sitting based off of how many moments, getting into some scouting and setting up our scouting board. So let's just get right up into it. Let's just start simming. Looks like we take the first two against the Mets. Oh, right. And now we have our first scouting assignments. So I'm going to go over here. We have the 8th overall pick. And let's see. What do we have? We have this guy who is a 95. We got some good players, man. I think we're going to just scout these three right here so we can kind of see what we're looking like. I'm going to go from there. So get through that, and we're just going to kind of go week by week. We're going to jump in, play the moments, and kind of see what we're looking like. So we have our first one. Varsho has 2 home runs. Let's see if we can hit home run number 3. We got a Aroldis Chapman on the bump for the Red Sox. And we got Varsho up at the plate. He has 2 home runs, 5 RBIs right now. I'm not going to lie, when I first got into this, ooh, God, that is loud. When I first hopped in, I really thought I forgot to save, and I thought we got farther than what we did, but then I realized, oof. Off to a pretty good start to start this year. And where's Pat Chapman still bringing the heat. Oh my God, that's splitter. Sim through the end of that one, and there we go. Chad Green will get the win. Jeff Hoffman put a 6 spot up in the 6th inning. Good golly. Some divisional games coming up. Be on the road. We got Cedric Mullins up, bases loaded with Ryan Burr to ice it for him. Come in here and try to lock down this game. They're wearing their all orange today. Got the slider in there. And Mullins will just foul that one off. See if maybe we can go upstairs, get him just waving over this pitch. All right, so they'll score 1. No big deal. Painted on the outside. He's going to hold on that pitch. Upstairs with it. And Burr, he's going to let up the run. And the Orioles will tie it up. And here is Gunnar Henderson now. Gonna get Burr, or Burr will get that pitch in there. And he's gonna foul that pitch off. He's just not hitting his spots whatsoever. Man, and Burr is having a rough time. And we get O'Neill swinging. Down he goes. Finish playing the game. See what we can get going. We got Bo Bichette up against the Mountain. Felix Bautista. See if Bautista gives me something to hit. Oh my God, Jesus, I'm ahead of that. Oh, I am looking so bad right now. This is my first game since I did the Giants franchise stream. And Bichette, he's going to drive that one back deep to left field, and it's over the wall. Bo Bichette launches a home run off of Felix Bautista. Good Lord. All right. That was just a slider that did not slide. Bautista's painting. Good Jesus. That's hard. His stuff is already hard enough to hit. That'll just be a foul ball. Hope everyone is doing well. Trying to get the win here against Baltimore. Terrible swing on my part. Oh, good God. And here is Davis Schneider now. I'm very late on a lot of this. So like I said, I have not played since last Friday. Oh my God. And that time was too early. Brother, his ability to change speeds is ridiculous, man. It is absolutely ridiculous. It's just that fastball upstairs, man. That is a nasty pitch. Here's Dalton Varsho. Just hit 2 home runs a couple days ago. My cat is being a menace. I can hear him. Here's a guy in Varsho that would be good to get on. Jesus, I just sound like Chris Collinsworth. Now here's a guy who's coming up trying to get a base hit here. 3-1 going outside. I'll take it. Okay. Not necessarily someone I'm going to try to run on, but having some speed on the base path is not a bad thing. Jesus, dude, that fastball. Whew. Heineman is not a good hitter either. So we're not in a very good position right now. Just got to be patient. Keep the eye going. Keep the eye going. He's giving me a heavy dose of fastballs right now. Mm. He will strike out. But Bo Bichette with the big swing. And we're going to bring in Jeff Hoffman. Start him out with a slider. Splitter going down low. Let's see if maybe we can get him swinging over the sinker. Nope, but Clement is there. He's playing close enough to the line. Makes the play. Here's Colton Cowser. Cowser did come around to score the last time he was up. Try to do better than the Yankees back end of the bullpen did last night. If you guys have been following baseball, Yankees, we were up 3-0 and then allowed 4 hits in the 8th inning after Devin Williams loaded the bases. And then unfortunately, Luke Weaver got the short end of the stick on that. Here's Kobe Mayo. And Mayo will ground that one over there to Vladdy. He will step on first, and we get the win. Ryan Burr will get the win after getting the 2 outs. Hoffman with the 7th save. Tony Taters with the home run. Bichette with 2 extra base hits. Vladdy with an RBI, I could see. All right, so we've won 4 in a row. Out of our last 10, won 7 of our last 10. Not bad. Going for the sweep of Baltimore right now. All of these guys are looking. Wow, this guy, Mark Kinslow, 18-year-old, 6'4" at third base. This guy's not as good as what I thought, but this guy could easily be at power, probably decent power, good hit tools. I like what I'm seeing from him. I'm going to cancel that one. And I think we are going to look. So we don't have a second round pick because of the signing of Anthony Santander, which kind of sucks. And if I don't, I would rather draft a position player early in the draft than I would draft a pitcher, because pitchers can always be so much easier to find. So I'm going to keep scouting for them. You do not get the sweep. What are you doing? Holy God, 18-7? Yeah, I don't care about a cycle at that point. Would you like to stop simulating? Nope, we're going to keep it going. Emerson Hancock. Davis Schneider has an 11-game hit streak. Sure, let's jump in, see what we can get going. Emerson Hancock is a good pitcher, so we'll see what we can kind of have move. Get it for the moving. I can't move it. We are at home right now. Who do I have at first? Jimenez? Okay. We got Cal Raleigh behind the plate, too. Yeah, we're not going to do that. I was thinking about maybe going for a steal, but nah, we ain't going to do that. My cat is being crazy right now. The one cat is being crazy. I'll hop in here, see if maybe we get some bump here. Jeff Hoffman in to close the game. Nope, it'll just be an easy pop-up to Kirk. Get the win. Jeff Hoffman, 9th save already. Gossman, 5 innings, 5 earned runs, though. I don't like to see that. However, 5 innings. Honestly, I really like what he looks like. This guy doesn't look bad either. But I think Kinslow is going to be our John Kaiser from California. I mean, he doesn't look terrible. He only has a 3-pitch mix. He is a reliever. So not necessarily what I'm looking for. I'm going to go Central on him. Yimi Garcia is in, going against the Astros with 2 outs in the 8th, bases loaded. See what we can do. The Astros are 15-7 right now. Altuve, Diaz, and Alvarez. Heineman is in again. What is with Heineman and having these games where it is we have to jump in with bases loaded? I feel like Heineman just does not call a good game. And Yimi Garcia gets out of it. We love to see it. We'll finish playing the game, see maybe if we can get something going. We got Andres Jimenez up right now. 2 home runs, 9 RBIs on the season. Hitting a little bit over 200. Good God, the paint on that. I ain't even mad, bro. That was a good pitch. Hader is warming up. We got Stone Garrett coming up next, and then Vladdy, Tony Taters, and Bo. Jimenez, unfortunately, just is not hitting well right now. Stone Garrett with 2 home runs, 10 RBIs on the season. All right, so Jimenez will walk. That's a good start. Yainer Diaz is behind the plate. We are going to attempt to take off here. He's out. Oh. Stone Garrett with an 846 OPS this year and 2 home runs, 10 RBIs. Not a bad start in the first month of the season. If you ask me, that's a pretty damn good start. I think 1 run will be all it'll take to get this win. Because Singleton, Carantini, and Pena. That's a good eye. That's a good eye, Nick. Vladdy's coming up next, who's hitting 351. Good Lord. I was just late on that. Oh, my God. Vladdy's hitting 351, and he's 1 for 6 on this series. Jesus, his batting average had to be through the roof before this series. Well, make it 2 for 6 as Vladdy will go down the line with it. And that'll be a big hit. We're currently sitting third in the division, 2 games back of the Yankees. What are we looking at for Tony Taters? 5 home runs, 19 RBIs. Oh, Lord. And he's hitting 253. I like that. I like that. And Santander, he's going to get the first pitch and just fly it out there to center. We got extras, boys. I'm going to keep Yimi Garcia out here. Have him work another inning. Is that 13 pitches so far? So nothing crazy. I hung a curveball. Oh, good God. Singleton could have ended it on that. Here's Johnny. Hitting 333 this year. That's going to be a fair ball. Barger will get to it. But since Houston has a weird dimensions out there in left field, we'll hold him only to a single. That's just going to be a foul ball. This would be the guy I really want to get to ground into a double play. But we'll get the curveball. We take that. Ring him up. There's Jeremy Pena. One foul. Try to go curveball down low. Nothing's going there. And we'll get him looking at the fastball. Ring his ass up. I'm going to get Sandelin warmed up because once we go into the 10th inning, that's going to be a rip there by McCormick. We'll get it in quickly, holding McCormick to only a single. Singleton will not go any farther. And here is Jose Altuve. And we'll get Altuve to pop it up. Ernie Clement is there. Bo Bichette will be coming up to start this inning. Josh Hader is on the bump now. Are going to get Hoffman warmed up in case we get the lead. Hello, little man. See, I have 2 cats, if you guys do not know. One of which is... And Bichette, little dribbler, that's going to get through. Santander digging for home. He's around third, sliding in. Anthony Santander will score. And Bo Bichette with yet another clutch hit. Bo knows how to get clutch, baby. Let's go. So yeah, I have 2 cats. They're brothers. The one is very... And Clement just going to flare this one out there. Center fielder McCormick will be there. He's going to throw it in. The one cat, he is more laid back, and he would rather just lay down and chill for the whole day. And then it's Dubon, my fault. And then we have another one, White Lightning, like I like to call him. He runs around like crazy. Addison Barger, he's going to pop up the 2-seamer. So Hader is clutching up. But here's Nathan Lukes. Barger is not a good lefty hitter, so I don't even know why. I said he came in as a defensive replacement. Nathan Lukes is not a good lefty hitter either. Now I'm swinging like an idiot. However, Lukes is going to flare that one out there. Jordan will run it down. But Bo knows going the other way. He's going to hit that outside corner. Ooh, went a little high on him. Did not mean to go high on Dubon. Swinging over the splitter. And he's swinging over the sinker. Hoffman, one down. Oh, God. Here's the scariest man in this lineup for the Astros. Whew. If there is one hitter in this game that actually scares me to face, it's probably Jordan Alvarez. And it's probably because I have been burnt more by Jordan than any other hitter when we ring up Jordan. He's not swinging. He's just window shopping. And Clement's going to make the play. He gets up, fires it to first, and Hoffman will lock it down. Bo Bichette gets clutch in the top of the 10th to win the game. And then Hoffman comes in and slams the door. 10 saves for Big Jeff on the season. Yimi Garcia gives us 2 lockdown innings. We love to see it. Now we got the rubber match of this game in Houston, and we take the win. So he ends up having a really good hit tool. Really good fielding and speed stats. He's not a good power hitter. However, the power can come around. We can have him come around with the power hitting. Kind of the same thing with him. This is another relief pitcher. I don't really like any of those guys, to be honest with you. So we're going to go. We're going to check out. We did look at him already. I'm going to take a look at Giancarlo Soto out of the Dominican Republic. I think we're going to take a peek at some left fielders. Doug Gross looks gross. So far we're only about 30 minutes in. This hasn't been a long episode. We get swept by Boston. I think we're going to see if Hoffman can get out of it. He cannot. Doug Gross, okay, so he only has 70 potential. However, he has really good stats. This could easily be someone that could fall to us. So I would not be. Oh, here we go. That's what I'm talking about with the pitcher. Will Morgan, he looks pretty damn good if you ask me. How are we looking with him? He doesn't look terrible. Jose Barrios has a shutout late in this game. We're going to hop in here and see if we can get it. Renifo got nothing going for him so far. I do like Luis Rengifo. We are up 5-0, so it's not like anything crazy. Ground ball, Bichette on to second on the first. Barrios is through 8 strong. And he's going to come back out for the top of for the ninth. Potential complete game shutout for Barrios at this point. Yes, please. Let's see. All right, we're going to go Cutter back inside here. Shanuel is being a pain in the ass, fouling everything off. Let's go circle change, down and away, and he's going to swing over it. Kirk will field it, throw it on the Vladdy. Easy doing. Four-seamer. Mikey is going to blast that one to the gap. Will not hit the wall, but Trout is around first. He's into second. The old man doesn't have the speed he once had, but... And, all right, here it comes. John Schneider will come out. He is going to pull him. Chad Green is coming in. Obviously, we get the win, and he finishes the shutout. Barrios, 8 1/3 inning, 5 Ks, 7 hits, 1 walk. Vladdy had a triple. Okay. The big man got some hustle. Bases loaded, 2 outs, top of the 8th. Gabe Spire on the mound. Dalton Varsho is up. I don't think Varsho is a good clutch hitter. This might kind of suck. Yeah, he's not a good clutch hitter. That was a bad swing. Why did I swing at that? I don't know. I'm a dingleberry. I don't know why I swung at that. Just like I don't know why I swung at that. We are going to finish playing this game. We're going to quick manage this actually. Strike out. Well, see if we can have a bit of a comeback here. We're down 3 runs. Got Munoz on the bump. I hate facing Andres Munoz. You guys watched the Giants franchise, you know that this man gave me some problems. And Bichette, he's going to drive this one out there to left field, but it's not going anywhere. Now we got Vladdy, who only is at 3 home runs right now, but he is hitting 316. I think we're going to try to get through this month, and I think we're going to call it for an episode. And Vladdy singled the other way. Good bit of hitting from Vladdy Jr. One sec. Sorry, my cat was being a pain in the ass. Vladdy will be in there with a stolen base. Not bad. Tony Taters with 7 home runs on this season. He's going to take another one outside. And Ernie Clement's coming up. He's hitting 216. We're runners in scoring position this year. It's foul ball. And a little hop step from Vladdy as Santander grounds out to short. My cat keeps getting into things. Slider will get in there. Ernie Clement has 1 home run this year. And maybe that's going to make it 2. No, Randy Arozarena is there to run it down. The Mariners will take the win. Bassett goes 5 strong. Not bad. Not bad at all from Bassett. However, he does allow 5 earned runs. So that's not good either. Let Yimmy get out of that himself. This guy looks like a dog. We like to see that. Another relief pitcher. And this guy throws absolute gas. Good Lord. I'll have him scout him. We'll look for some outfielders. Top player in this draft class is a third baseman. Have anyone down the board maybe that could look interesting? Maybe this guy, Billy Swakos. Swanson get out of it. Swanson gets out of it. We take that. Okay, Billy Swakos looks pretty damn good. Got left fielder Gio Khan, potential of 99. So let's see what Khan can get us. Top of the 9th. I'll hop into this one. See what we can get going real quick. Bo to Jimenez. Jimenez to Vladdy. The Blue Jays get the win. And good bit of pitching from Sandelin. He's going to get a save. Bowden Francis goes 6 strong in this game. Rays win 7-6. I am just trying to go a little bit quicker through this first season. Pretty good, well-rounded. Dan Knowles. All right, not bad. Joe Khan is holding his value pretty well. Get through this month. We win? No. Got Russell Jones over here. We got Eduardo Manuel. All right, guys. Well, I think that is going to do it for this episode. We have June and July in the next episode. Yeah, I mean, I want to, like I said, I want to try to get through this first season fairly quickly, just because I know that this could be a very rough year. Um, might make a trade next episode, get in the All-Star game, simulate through this, get into the draft. So it's going to be a busy, locked and loaded episode next time. But guys, I'm going to catch you on the next one. Thank you everyone so much for watching. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And I'm going to see you in the next one. See ya.